In 2021, the library began collaborating with Johnson C. Smith University, Duke University's Center for Documentary Studies, and Levine Museum of the New South to collect 200 oral histories of the pandemic in Mecklenburg County. We asked people to share their stories through video, art, photography, and writing so that future researchers and descendants of the storytellers could hear firsthand what it was like. And we did it with equity firmly at the forefront of our efforts, focusing on Black, Hispanic, Asian, and Indigenous people and seeking out those who faced the greatest impacts. 18 months later, we have collected nearly 350 stories, including many of yours.
When the library closed, there was part of me thinking like, everything is going to be different.
The solitude kind of brought up some internal things.
Yeah. So we're all taking precautions, and then like cancer hit again.
But we watched the George Floyd cases or the George Floyd incident unfold, and we saw like the Ahmaud Arbery incident unfold. And for me, it was difficult because I was, for the first time, the mother of a Black son.
When we closed, I made a Facebook post. I was like, hey, just because the library is closed, don't mean you have to, we have all this other stuff. Like, if you need help, reach out to me.
When they started opening things back up slowly, it kind of made me happy. I was happy when me and my husband finally went out first time to a restaurant. Yeah. When they first opened things back up.
Nothing crowded. I haven't done anything big crowds or concerts or anything like that. And if I think I'm going to be around more people than I know, then yes, I have, all my protective gear.
I gained an appreciation for where people are. There were people who made some serious decisions about their work-life balance and their need to be back home, and I respected that.
Library teams dove in fully, with 9 ambassadors from branches and the outreach department contributing interviews, programming, production help, and more.
From posting my first video interview and seeing them as individual stories, and then now seeing also it's not just one voice, but many of them.
Nearly 50 partners strengthen the project, some gathering interviews themselves, and others extending us trust by connecting us with their valuable community members.
What we're hearing and what we're discovering through these interviews has just been a great experience, and I'm very excited to hear all the different perspectives and all the different kinds of community members that are going to be incorporated into this archive.
And our project resonates beyond the borders of Mecklenburg. Nationally, our funders and others are watching and learning from the design and process that undergird the success of the Living Archives.
I think what CML does that could be modeled for cultural heritage workers across the field would be to start with the end in mind. Assessment, but not just assessment and how many people we'd like to serve or how many hours of recording or how many unique stories we've collected, but how many people we've touched. I think that CML always asks the right questions.
And in spring of 2024, we're asking a new question. How can we amplify the impact of these stories? We will be creating traveling exhibits showcasing the art and narratives that we have collected, as well as commissioning a permanent mural and revising our website to feature a series of digital exhibits. And we will rely on you, this committed and creative library staff, to help us imagine how to share each of these unique voices as they unite to reveal the heart and soul of Mecklenburg County.